Hey YouTube, Esther781. So today, I got the good old zero turn up on the lift. If you guys didn't see, I have a video of when I bought this thing. One of the things, it didn't come with a bagger, but I usually mulch my lawn anyway. So for that, you need what's called a mulching kit. And this is the part number for the Husqvarna MZT 52 inch mulching kit. It's hard to say whether it's discontinued or just really hard to find, but I found, so the mulch plug you can buy separately, which I did, because this section, this and the blades, luckily enough, I found on eBay. Someone bought it, never installed it, but lost the mulch plug, so I ended up getting it for, I think, around 50 bucks, which is a deal. But now I have to put it in with some crinkled up instructions. Can't be too hard. It's looks pretty self-explanatory, but there are no videos anywhere and no explanation on how to do this anywhere. So I figure I'll make a quick video just for the guys like me, and well, you'll like it too. Well, step one for me anyway is going to be to remove this. I think it was for a grass catcher at one point, and I do use it for the leaf vac, so I have to save it, but there's one hole here and I think another hole right there that we need to get to, so. It's gonna be one of those jobs. Everything is completely rusted. Be nice if I could drill some holes in the bracket, make it so I could have both bolted on at once. But actually, no, that wouldn't make any sense because I got to take that off for the leaf cleanup. Don't listen to me. I'm just talking out loud as I go. So I think, just for videoing purposes, I'm going to leave this off until afterwards because underneath is going to be hard to see as it is. So best I can figure from this picture, being it's upside down to me, and I'm dyslexic, it looks like it's going to look something like this. Now this piece is shorter on one side, longer on the other. And looking here, it looks like the flat goes to the outside, which it does. This can only go one way because the two holes here are going to go right into these two holes that are plugged up with grass. And then the one hole at the end is going to go, should go right here, hopefully. So yeah, seems simple enough. Let's mess it up. All right, this is as good an angle as I can find right now. I'm right in the dead center of the mower. I've stuck two of the carriage bolts through. As soon as I put this up, it's gonna block you guys, isn't it? Didn't think about that one. Once I get it hitched, I'll move the camera. I got that bolted into place. And I purposely have the blade right here because I wanted to make sure. Yeah, if you put this in wrong, you're gonna be the first one to know, let me tell you. So it does go the way that we suspected it would. This is going to be a video called Block the Camera every chance you get. But I'm just one of those people where if I've never done something, I'd love to watch someone else do it. You know, could I figure it out? Absolutely. But I'm a visual learner. And plus, sometimes you never know, there could be a hidden trick or tip or something everybody does wrong, and they can say, hey, if you're going to do this, make sure you don't do that. Gravity is fighting me every step of the way here. All right. Those two are in, these two are in. I gotta get the two on this corner, which I don't think you can see. It's almost like I knew exactly where to place this jack stand, so it would be right in my way. I'm talented like that, you know. All right. One last bolt. And it's completely blind. Did I get it through? Hot dog. There we go. All right, now I'm just gonna snug everything down with the impact and see how we look. And if you did it right, it'll look something like this. Now, before you try it out, give the blades a spin by hand. Just make sure you don't hear any clanging, banging, thumping, bumping, grinding. Then you'll know you did it right. Let's put her down, try it out. All right, and before we pull her out and test it out, this is actually the first time I've had the mower in here for the season, so I want to give it its annual grease job, first for me, but very important. I've already done the spindles. For the front casters, if you have these caps on there, it's always a good idea to pull these off, because as you pump grease in, you're not going to know how full it is until it comes bursting out. Plus, I have no idea what kind of grease is in here, and I don't really care. I just know it's old, and I never put it in there. So, going with the green grease, again, that's sort of the flavor of the month here. They were generous enough to send me a couple tubes, and like I said, I've been using it for years and years beforehand. Also, in one of the last videos, I mentioned I wasn't sure if they were good for electric motors. They actually reached out to me and said they are. They are a grade 2 grease with a high drop point temp of 554 degrees. That also has a complex which prohibits the base oil from leaking out of the rest of the mixture, which is kind of, the bad thing about using a grease that's not rated for an electric motor. Their grease is able to withstand at least 400 degrees. I'm pretty sure it even says that on the bottle. Yeah. So, good to know, good to use, and I'm just going to pump this full until I either see it coming out the bottom or pushing out the old stuff at the top. And now you can see it's coming through. There's no need to waste any more. Just kind of scoop this off. Yep, you can see it's all nice and green, pushing through. And now, as far as putting this cap back on, you should never use anything besides a piece of metal that touches the end. You want to hit it on the outside surface, so find a piece of pipe that is specifically this size. You don't want to hit on top of this. You'll damage it. You'll ruin it. You don't want to do that. And cut. All right, good. Wait, did you turn that off? And safely back down to earth. I tell you, the only thing that's not as happy about lifting this thing up than my lift is my hoist. This is a heavy sucker. I would guess at least 1,000 pounds. Somebody in the comments probably knows exactly how much. I kind of got a little too close to that side, but give me a break. I'm working with tight quarters here. Well, let's fire up the blades, see if we make noise. Fire on the hole. Alright guys, well I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I have to wrestle the jungle. So, I want to thank you all again for liking, watching, commenting, subscribing, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.